Hey, what's up guys? I'm Bradu, and today I'm going to teach you how to ship or package rather trading cards or sketch cards. They're pretty much one and the same. Um, I collect cards and I send cards out fairly often, so I've seen some poor shipping jobs or packing jobs and things that don't make sense. So I'll talk a little bit about some do's and don'ts, but I'm going to start with the do's. And just show you how I go about shipping cards. Um, Packaging trading cards is a little bit like choosing birth control. There are a lot of options, but the main goal is, the number one concern is going to be safety and protection, right? You got some other things to consider like economics, what's most affordable. But first and foremost, you want to make sure that the cards are packaged safely. So I'll show you some of the things you're going to need. Cards that will be shipped. These are called penny sleeves. I'll get one out and show you how it works. You need these. If you have cards, you need these. You just put the card in there. Voila. Not much protection, but a little bit. Sometimes I'll put a couple in for added thickness. Top loaders, right? Check it out. This is real basic stuff, guys. Penny sleeve goes in the top loader. It's already pretty safe, right? There's top loaders of various thickness. So if I had all three cards, I might put them all in penny sleeves and tuck them in a thicker top loader or a thick. There's thick cards too, and in fact these are just some dummy cards I'll add in for thickness sometimes. Oh, and one other thing, a team bag if you do have more than say one card. I will usually tuck them in a team bag or tape the top to make sure the card doesn't slide out. And then this is the most important thing, the bubble mailer. And they make a nice small bubble mailer like this that's a good size for cards to go in, right? If you get a mailer that is too big and the card slides around in there, that's not good, and you're probably paying extra shipping for that anyway. So I would go ahead and find those. And I buy these little bundles of scrap cardboard at a local art store, and I cut it down to size. This is just the size they come in there, but you can use whatever, any cardboard. I will use that for added protection. So if I'm shipping a card with any value, I do it like that. I put the card in the penny sleeve and the top loader in the team bag with an extra, dummy card to make it a little bit thicker. Put it in the bubble mailer. Good to go. That's how to do it, guys. I've seen some bad jobs. I got one today. This is not actually bad. I have no complaints about this. I got a package that was shipped in a priority box. It was very well packaged and yada yada, but he paid almost $7 for shipping something that should have been $2.50. He could have saved a lot of money doing it this way. I appreciate the nice packaging job, because I've also received cards in an envelope like this, just a standard envelope, with just the card tucked in here with nothing to protect it. The chances of this card getting to the person you want safely is very slim. The best case scenario when I did have that was I got cards that came kind of warped, like they had been sitting something. I was surprised there was no other damage, and when you put them in the top loaders they kind of straighten out anyway. So, but don't ship like that. I do realize there are times that you do need to use a standard envelope. If you're mailing something that's, like let's say it's $5 is your price including shipping, you probably can't really afford to do the bubble mailer and all that extra stuff. But if you're going to ship like that, you still, at the very, very least, you probably should ship it in a top loader like this and tuck that in an envelope. That would probably be fine. Cost you, what, 2 stamps, I'm thinking. It's thin enough. I have shipped like that, and it's a little bit risky. It depends on how much of sticklers they are at your post office or whatever. But the other thing is just in the penny sleeve with a couple cards or one of those dummy cards for extra thickness. Tuck that in there. At least that'll give it some protection. So don't just throw a card in an envelope. Put it in a top loader or with something for a little bit of extra thickness so that it's likely to hold up. Those are only, even that is, I'm not recommending it. I'm saying that's the absolute bare minimum. If you're shipping cards, ship them in a little bubble mailer like this. And it's awesome. I do want to find a place to buy these cheaper. I know I'm paying too much, but the cheapest place I've found is the place I ship out of, and they sell them for 50 cents each. So I just buy a few every time I go and ship stuff to replenish my stock. But I probably should be buying them in bulk at this point because I'm shipping enough stuff out to be doing that. I think that covers it. Get yourself some penny sleeves, top loaders, team bags, a little bit of extra cardboard for support, and a bubble mailer. That's all you need. I probably could have done this in 1 minute, but I wanted to be thorough. All right, thanks guys.